And good morning, and welcome to another beautiful day here in Africa. Right now, I'm in Zambia, Africa, in front of a Lutheran church here, and we're gonna see what it's like to go in the church, but we're also going to see what it's like to go on a safari and do amazing things and just see what Zambia is all about, which might be dirt roads, it might be a church, it might be an animal. And what do you eat? Of course. I'm so excited, and man, the music is beautiful behind me. Just take a look. And from the beautiful church service, I mean, how awesome was that too? Out here in the middle of nowhere. I'll tell you where I'm at in just a second, but right now we are feeding lions. They're literally cutting up chicken, put them in a bag, and you pick a piece of chicken out and you throw it over the fence. You don't want to get it stuck on the fence, otherwise they could climb the fence and they could attack us. And they're fighting over the chicken right now because they can only eat it 2 times a week. They get fed, just 2 times, so that they're not able to learn how to hunt or anything like that. They make sure that they always give them food like this. So really interesting, and I feel like I'm absolutely in the middle of nowhere. You can hear all the birds and the lions growling and fighting over chicken. All right, I'll show you where I am at right now. And welcome to Chaminuka Lodge and Nature Reserve. This place, I wouldn't expect it, neither would you, coming from the lions to the indoor area, has over 1,000 pieces of African Zambian art. And it has the most amount of Zambian art in all of Zambia. Well, the private sector at least. And it is beautiful here in the lodge. Then you go outside and it has over 1,000 species of birds, the most that you can find here in Zambia in one place. Then you just saw that we got to feed a lion. You can also go for a boat tour. They also have a cheese making tour, and they have a coffee making tour, and you can try the coffees. And then also there's a safari. So you can go out and you can actually interact with cheetahs and with elephants, and what a cool place. You definitely can't find this in the United States, and you definitely can't find this in Ecuador or Chile, where I was before this either. But my goodness, it is so beautiful to be here, and I just feel so blessed to have this opportunity to come here to Africa. And honestly, I'm falling in love with it, and you're gonna see it right now when I jump on a safari. Let's go. All right, this is Sharoon. He's from Pakistan, and we're about to go on a safari. Have you ever been on a safari in Pakistan before?
Yes, we have a safari park in Pakistan, but there's a lot of animals there. Yes, he's my good friend, Brother Jonathan, and I am very happy to meet with him. He's a very nice guy.
Thank you. A stamp of approval.
God bless.
From Pakistan to Zambia to Ecuador.
Thank you. We just finished the tour, and that safari was incredible. You're able to see zebras, you're able to see the buffalo. We saw the lions already, but they were behind the gated fence and all that kind of thing. And then you were able to see the elephants right up close. You can get off of the bus and you can actually go and see them right up close. I mean, you see the video and it is awesome. I just love it. So we're back here at the lodge. We're about to go eat some dinner, and the tour continues here in Zambia. What a beautiful place to come and visit, and look how beautiful this area is. I mean, this whole lodge area, if I could spend a couple of days, I would spend it right here. Wow, I'm just blown away by Zambia so far, and there's so much more to see. Let's continue the adventure. Gotta find some food, gotta go see the real Zambia, the downtown Lusaka area, and explore and have some fun. This is a blast. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. And from seeing live animals to seeing dead animals, we are here at a steakhouse right now called GoDaddies, and this place is huge. There is so much meat here on the grill, and my goodness, the atmosphere here is so cool. There are people outside, there are people inside, there's a live DJ. You've got it all here at this GoDaddies place. And honestly, the food here in this area of Zambia has been incredible. Tons of meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a lot of tomatoes and veggies and different healthy things, but just look at this meat. Holy cow. Now, Lusaka is a big city. About 3 million people live there. And if you just go a little ways outside of town, you'll see what Lusaka looked like in the 1990s. And honestly, it looks very similar to what many parts of Latin America feel like. You have cattle that are moving different carts around with all their supplies. You have dirt roads that honestly, a lot of people walk on. In Latin America, you might take a horse, or now it might be a motorcycle or something. But here, motorcycles, bikes, walking is really popular. And getting a truck out here, you can do. But a car is really difficult, which I think is very similar to Latin America. Getting a small car to places that are remote and they don't have to be very far away from the city is kind of common. Also here you have cotton that's being grown, you have fruit trees that are all over the place, and the weather is very similar to that of Chile, where you have some warmer, not super cold like North America winters with snow. You don't have any snow here, but it does get cool, and you have the rainy season and you have the sunny season. And I think that's very similar to many places in Latin America. In the United States, honestly, you don't have people that walk too many places on dirt roads to get there. You don't need a truck to get many places, but you do have beautiful places like this and different animals, different culture, different languages, but everyone deep down, I think, is very similar. Everyone is a human being with different needs and desires and things like that, but I mean, honestly, we're all so similar in so many different ways, and I feel like so many people would just enjoy living and being in a place like this. And what a beautiful place this is. In the middle of nowhere, just right outside of Lusaka. Oh, this is just so peaceful and calm. You don't hear anything but some cattle, and wow, this is so cool. The other thing about here in Zambia in general is just how modern it feels. I think I was expecting a place that is just completely in the middle of nowhere, walking paths, and you just saw that that definitely does exist. But in Lusaka, it's a big city. 3 million people live here, and you have big supermarkets right back here. You have different places to ship things from other countries, DHL, all that kind of stuff, and you have all these different shops and a really nice mall in several places. One of my favorite things is the coffee. There's such good coffee here. And even though you see a lot of people walking places, that's very different than the United States. Well, here you can walk places and get a little workout and then go and get some really good coffee that Zambia is known for. The coffee is so good, and there's also golf courses here, which you can't really find in Ecuador quite as much. And all right, I think I'm almost at the coffee shop right back here. I'm so excited. I love coffee. Let's go in. Oh man, this coffee is so good. I just love it. And then when you're walking around, you're basically on these little paths here that are dirt. So honestly, like everywhere in Zambia is just this red dirt that you walk on, which is so great. And there's corner stores, which I'm used to from being in Latin America, which is really cool. You've got your coffee, you've got your bananas as you walk around, and all these fresh fruits that you have here. And then, well, check this out. What I was going to show you was that there are tons of monkeys that are just roaming around random trees here, jumping around, having fun, having the best time of their lives. And that's normal all throughout here, Zimbabwe where we were, Botswana. You see so many monkeys, and it's just a cool thing that typically you don't necessarily see when you are, walking around Ecuador. You can go and see them in the rainforest, but especially in the United States, you do not see monkeys just going throughout the trees, having fun, having a great time. Here you definitely do. And you have people walking on the side of the road, and then you have monkeys going above you. And, well, I'm trying to look for them right now. I don't see them, but my coffee is out, and we have to go to the airport soon. A couple of other things that I think that would be interesting for you to know about coming here to Lusaka. One, I think that it's just a beautiful place to come and visit, and also to live. Like, it doesn't feel like you're missing too many things here. Like, you have so much here. And then the airport is small and beautiful and no problems getting in or out of it. However, I did have a problem with my drone. So they do not like drones here. And there's a lot of military places around here. And there's a big sign when you get into the airport that says no drones. And I went in there and told them I had a drone. And they took it, they brought it to customs, and they gave me a sheet of paper and they said, you cannot lose this. Otherwise, you have to go to the police to report a missing drone and get another document. So I have this small little piece of paper that I've had for 2.5 weeks now that I'm gonna bring back and hopefully get my drone back. But I'm not super confident that that's going to happen, and we're just going to find out. We're going to go to the airport right now and see if they'll give me my drone back with my flight to... And welcome back to the airport. We are now going to see if we can try and get the drone. It's on the other side of this wall right here. And well, they said it was going to be in the custom, but everyone that I talked to says I don't trust them. So we're gonna see if we will trust them or not. Here we go. I cannot believe it. I got my drone and no problems at all. They just went in the back and grabbed it, and I had the ticket, all good to go. But when you travel, you're filled with all these different things that you have to do and remember. And sometimes for me, I go online, I check the drone rules, and it still just doesn't work that way when you get there. They apparently changed this very recently. So if you're traveling with a drone here, don't. It's not worth it. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video sharing a little bit of Zambia with you, but I have another flight right now. My next video is going to be from southern Zambia in a place called Livingston. And this is, well, this is going to be an epic, epic video, and I can't wait to share it with you. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and leave me a little comment. What do you think about Zambia compared to Ecuador, the United States? Is it that different that you just don't want to go here or come here? Honestly, for me, I thought that there were a lot of similarities between Latin America and here in Zambia. However, I think there are so many differences here, and I'm excited to continue this journey with you and seeing what you think is normal or not normal, or sometimes just the price to get here is super expensive. So you can live vicariously through my adventures, and you can see all these elephants and beautiful things that are all over this country and Africa. I hope that you enjoyed the video for today. We'll see you guys next time from Zambia. And for now, ciao, Scout.